there's John Conley with the Friday Night Blues here on 98.7 The Buck and online at chasingthebuck.com. Good morning, 8:46, and currently sunshine and 59 degrees. Always glad to have neighbors stopping by and guests in the studio. And this morning we have Brother Josh Robinson from Hope Ministries. Good morning, Josh.
Hey, good morning. Thanks, Jerry, for having me on this morning.
Glad to have you here. We were kind of conflicting with dates and everything, but we finally nailed it down for today, and you have some big news. But first, tell us about your church.
Great. So Hope Ministry Center, we're a church out on Caney Fork Road, and we've been out there for a pretty good while. Our church actually started in 1990. We were actually in downtown Liberty. We had different storefront buildings we rented, and it was called Fellowship of Hope at that time. And then I think in 2003, we made the decision, okay, we're going to purchase some property, we're going to build a church. And we kind of went the route of saving and building as we could, not incurring a lot of debt, so it's made it a much longer process. But we are at the point now where we're ready to dedicate our new sanctuary, and so we're excited. We want to invite the community out to be a part of that. So, but our church is it's a great church, a bunch of good, down-to-earth people trying to just do our part and what Jesus called his Great Commission, to share the hope of Jesus with this world. And we have services on Sunday mornings at 10 and then Wednesday nights at 7. We have faith-based addict recovery groups that meet as a service to the community. We have a very active youth group and men's group and women's group. Just a lot of exciting things happening at our church, and we're just excited to dedicate this new sanctuary. And we just wanted to invite the community because we feel like it belongs to the community. It's not about us. It's about letting that church be a place of hope and light for our community. So we're excited about it.
A few years ago, I was traveling on Caney Fork Road, and I passed by and I was like, what's that? They're building something. Wonder what that is. And, it's going to be a church. Right. Oh, wow, this looks like a basement or something. And then, oh, wow, you got a building now. Mm-hmm. And so you have really grown this church from the ground up, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been, like I said, a little bit slower because we've been trying to save and not get a lot of debt. But yeah, a lot of times it was a hole in the ground, and then it was a downstairs, which that'll be our fellowship hall. We worship there right now, but once we transition to our new sanctuary upstairs, the downstairs will be a fellowship hall for us. But yeah, it's been a process. But yeah, it was a hole in the ground, then it was a basement, and now it's a church. So we're excited about it.
Pretty interesting to watch it grow. Mm-hmm. And a couple of weeks ago, I was passing by again, and I was on my motorcycle, and there was a yard sale going on. So I'm going to wheel in here and see what's going on, and had a lot of cool stuff there. But the folks were so friendly, and they made me a traveling taco. I ate a little taco, and it was really good. I enjoyed my little visit there. We
have awesome people at our church. They are the salt of the earth, light of the world kind of people, and anytime I've ever had any, but even before I was pastoring there, just good people. And that's what makes a church. It's more than just one person or a pastor or one family. It's all of us collectively. And just some of the best people you're ever going to meet are out there on Caney Fork worshiping together. So
well, that's really neat. So how many members you got out there? Do you know?
Typically we run, we are a small church. Typically we're in the 50s or 60s. Sometimes it's like a roller coaster sometimes, depending on what's going on. But we did have record attendance at Easter this past year, so that was awesome. And like I said, there's a lot of exciting things happening, and we see you see how God is just prospering us, and we're growing, and we're so thankful for that. So
well, you got a beautiful building there, and so your dedication ceremony is next Saturday.
Next Saturday at 6 p.m. We invite anybody who wants to come and celebrate. We think that's worth celebrating, and so we invite you to come out and be with us. And then we have homecoming that following day, which is Sunday the 8th, and we'll start at 10:30 that day. And then we've got a revival planned in November, so there's always just something going on. And but you can keep up with us there on Facebook. You can just search Hope Ministry Center. We're on there. We also are have our website, www.hopeministrycenter.com. So there's a lot of ways to stay up to date with what's going on.
So there's, I'm sure, phone numbers and contact information there as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything you need to know is right there on our website. And you can also message us there on Facebook, and we typically get a pretty good turnaround in responding to those. So But yeah, any if you need to contact us, if you need any more information, you want us to help you plan your visit out to our church, just let us know. So.
I know a lot of our listeners don't have Facebook or computers. Can you want to give a phone number?
Sure. They can reach us at 606-706-6242.
Okay. So we got a dedication of a new sanctuary next Saturday, October 7th, 6 p.m., and then the next day is your homecoming. And so that'll be a good day for folks to come and visit.
Great weekend. Yeah, it'll be a great weekend for sure.
Awesome. Well, we wish you continued success, and we got an open door anytime you have something coming up. You're welcome to come back in, before time there, and or anytime you have revivals and things going on. Come on up and talk about it, or give us a call. We'll put you on the radio.
Glad to do it. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate your time.
You're very welcome, and wish you all the best for you and the whole congregation there at Hope Ministry. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Your Buck Morning Show is brought to you in part by this fellow here who would love to help you get a new car, Charles Wright at Don Franklin Kia in Somerset, working hard to get you back on track by being at 2 top dealerships in Kentucky. More options to get you approved at a price you can afford and you can work with. Stop in and see Charles at Don Franklin Kia Somerset, or give him a call. Let him know what you're looking for. 606-303-2790, 303-2790. Let him know that you heard it here on The Buck. Stand by for news at 9 o'clock, and next hour we'll have some fun, wheel and deal on the Buck Shop. We'll be right back with Loretta Lynn right here. Listen for the Commonwealth Minute, a 1-minute daily conservative commentary on issues and events affecting Kentuckians, with your host, Richard Nelson.
So what